and welcome to the gallivanting soul. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a highway. I've just stopped after driving straight for 6 hours from Mumbai, and I've just crossed Satara. So I stopped here. There are these pretty flowers which bloom at this time of the year in early October from end September. By the way, they are called the cosmos. But it's a bright sunny day and the clouds have been amazing right through the journey. So yeah, you can see lots of beautiful white clouds which look like cotton candy. And I'm on my way heading there to that stretch of mountains. So it's another hour's drive. I just crossed Satara. So I'm heading off to somewhere, and you keep a lookout and see where I'm going. Meanwhile, enjoy these views of these pretty cosmos flowers which are buzzing with bees and insects, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, I'll continue my journey, 1 hour's drive more till I get there. See you. Yeah, that's the road coming up, and this is Satara city. Yeah, this entire thing is Satara city. And as you can see, that's all green mountains. It's like just carpet of green. A lot of vehicles moving up towards the plateau today because it's a holiday. So you can see a lot of cars coming in. I'm sure it's going to be a bit crowded today. But yeah, so the city looks pretty nice, and that's where I'm headed. Yeah, still got about 25 kilometers from here. So let's go. Thirsty and stopped for any breakfast or anything besides having a cucumber and a nice guava. So here I'm enjoying some nice chas or taak as they call it, and buttermilk in English. So yeah, something really nice on a warm day like this, but the views over here are beautiful. Plain buttermilk. Good morning, and I'm here now on my way to Kaas, also called as Kaas Plateau. So as you can see, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and there are already so many vehicles here in the car park, and it's a weekday. So yeah, you got to park your car here, and then they've started buses like these tiny tempo travelers which take you up, and they charge you something like $10 to for a bus ride up to the plateau. And there was an entry fee while coming in, which is 100 rupees for a day. So yeah, and this is the parking lot, which also becomes small because yesterday there were like around 5,000 vehicles here, and it was just chaotic. So I didn't come here last evening. So I've come in now today morning, and now I'm going to take the bus and head off to the plateau. guess you can't see much of the flowers because they are pretty small. As I said earlier, they're pretty tiny, and there are pathways to going like this, which you can keep moving into different areas. Here, this is the area where the pink flowers bloom, but sadly again I missed it this year because last week there was some heavy downpour over here which completely destroyed most of the flowers. So there are some, but not as much as one would see, like entire carpets of pink, just beautiful bright pink. So there are still some flowers, but they are not as much as they would have been last week when I saw some pictures online. Yeah, it's pretty quiet and it's pleasant, but the sun is warm. It's just about 8:30, but already the crowds are coming in, even though it's a weekday. So I'm going head off to see the other flowers, which are the yellow ones. You can see some of them there. And some of these flowers have a very short time of blooming. They open basically just for a few hours in the morning, and then by 12 o'clock they close. And then I heard one of the guys telling another group that some of the flowers open in the afternoon and close by evening. So they're all different timings. So it's never possible to catch everything unless you're here for a couple of days to actually see, or spend the entire day. Like come here early in the morning and spend the entire day. But there's lots to see. I mean, this place is massive. It just goes like way inside. These are some tiny flowers, and if you see in comparison with my thumbnail, my fingernail, it's even smaller than that. So you can imagine how small these flowers are. The flowers apparently found in this region are endemic only to this place. That's the reason why it comes under the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So you will not find the flowers anywhere else. And from what I remember, if I'm correct, I think there are over 600 species of plants and flowers and shrubs that are found only in this region. So some of them maybe you would find in other places, but there are some. The majority of the flowers found here are only found on this plateau, nowhere else. Okay, so normally they don't allow people to come in, but this day. But because she saw me barefoot and I was careful to not step on the flowers, she told me to come inside and has shown me some unusual flowers which is not seen on the other side, which is like this. And then there's some pandrina. Yeah, see these white ones here. I haven't seen these before. And then there are some more on that side, those long white ones, which I'll go and take some pictures in a bit. And then also here something in the middle of the rocks. See how interesting it is, the way these tiny flowers are growing. And see the size in comparison to my finger. It's even smaller than my nail. Okay, so see how different the flowers are from one from the other. These are a little purplish pink, and these are more bright pink. Okay, so that's the end of it, and I'm heading off towards the exit of gate number 1. And as much as I would love to go and explore the other side, which I've never been to till date, which is the other side of the road on that side, but I guess it's time to leave now because I've been here since 8 in the morning and it is now 12:30. So yeah, I've spent quite a few hours, but this place is so vast and there's so much to see. So yeah, beautiful clear skies, though it's just starting to drizzle a bit, just a tiny spray. Okay guys, so that's it from me from Kaas Plateau, or Kaas Patthar as one would call it. And as you can see, it has started raining, so I need to head back and it's a long drive. But yeah, I wish I could just get drenched in the rain. I might just do that. On the road heading back, but I still remember the views of that lovely mountain there, where I've got a nice picture of my kids with it in the background. This was on our first trip back here in 2013, but this time I didn't get time to really explore out much, so yeah, it was mainly the Kaas Plateau. But yeah, these views are so beautiful, and well, I don't know when I'll be back. Well, it's been always after a 3-year gap, so 2013, 16 and 19. So well, I don't know when next, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and there'll be a lot more videos coming up. And if you like what you're seeing, then don't forget to press the notification button. See you. Bye-bye.